Is mis Jamie Caston Feirm de Riachta on Rhino Gunach Sandéisha. Agus is shrasho Rigmer Ashter o Cian na Tira ag fisrú céir na Feirmórta san látán Jovan. Nach for nuáilíocht suntasach a hafai vonnig an airnáil foi láthair agus leabharóig mé leis na Feirmórí, na Sanolaí agus a Cian ródaithe atá brúin townscailseo chun cain. Fáilte go Feirm. Ní smuoiníim féin mórán bhocha is Caoirigh go dtí go mí nochras orm. Tá clú idirnáisiúnta ar gcuid muicóla agus únóla in gheall an gaiad an áir de bhanan leo. Ach an seachtain seo ba bhailim díriú léachra eile sin na Feirme, Caoirigh is Muca. Tá man seo í lech arman le haid comórtas domhanda an Golden Shears. Tá gach ólas í Dave Caoirigh ar fáil an seo. Is fiú €250 milliún townscail Caoirigh na hÉireann agus rinneamar ceithre míle tonna únála a easportáil an ora. An bhfuil cumann maithasa ar townscail seo na Caoirigh í láthair na huaire agus an bhfuil dóthain nuála ann le né chanáil faoibh lá.
Since 2009, there's been a lot of growth in the sheep sector. We've seen ewe numbers recover from 2.2 million ewes up to about 2.46, 2.7 million ewes. So there has been that increase in growth. There has been also an improvement in value, and land prices have increased a small bit. So them two combinations have seen the value of the sheep meat sector grow up to 220 million last year. Last year we would have exported roughly around 44,000 tonnes of lamb. For the last 30, 40 years, Ireland has been very, very reliant on the French market. There's been an increase in the exports to Germany, Sweden and Belgium. Irish farms, I suppose, and it's one of the difficulties that we have in maybe getting new technologies taken on board, is they're small in general. They've always been small. Just short of 50% of flocks have under 50 ewes. And if we look at the amount of flocks that have under 100 ewes, we're up on nearly 60%. The average flock size is only 105 sheep. In 2002, we were exporting about 35,000 tonnes of lamb in carcass form. So basically, in a lot of factories, lambs came in, they were processed. That evening, they were maybe on a truck and they were exported to France. The factories have increased and they've brought more innovation, thankfully. And what we have now is, instead of, say, the sheep here being killed and going out in carcass form, you now have them going out in processed legs, processed steak cuts. That's where you want to be, because if we can add value to it, well, we should be doing it as opposed to exporting it out and letting someone else add the value to it.
I bhíneise an méid atá rátain sin ag dearn, tá anluach ag bant leis an táirge feola de Gallagher na Tíre. A ríist sé an taide a há lárnach agus ní múr díriú ar sin, chun an townscail Caoirigh a orbert. Is sé ionad teagasc I mbaile áhann an príomhionad náisiúnta taide ar Caoirigh agus tá Michael Diskin chun mé a heispáin timpeall. Ngáil inis an faoin taide thar bunagh an seo I teagasc.
Tá coppla chlár éagtú agin. An chlár is smú agus beidir an chlár is tábhachta ná an chlár maidir le fás féir. An fás féir sin an ecuine is tábhachta atá agin sa tír maidir le tógáil cuire, tógáil beithíocht, tógáil nódéireacht. Agus tá muine chur anmhéim ar fás an féir sin agus an féir a beidir a eistriú I núnóil. Tá chlár taide aga maidir le galar, go mór péiris chuid go na péisteannaí tá sin inní agus san mólóg ag na Caoirigh, tá chlár agan atá ag plé le genetic improvement, agus tá chlár eile agan atá ag plé le eistriú technoliacht ón Feirm seo ama ar Feirmeacha ama faoin tír. Mór síorlan seo tá ag plé le cuasaí péisteanna Caoirigh. Agus tá 5 mór an maidir leis na péisteannaí iad féin agus tá feibharm maidir le chuid gona droganna a úsáidir I gcuine na péiste na áirithe seo. Níldar ó éfata is a bhídar, mar tá resistance tréis teachta níos I gcuine chuid gona droganna sin. Agus tá an tóda sin herbh tábhachta a chur amachchan sin gona filméirí nach mailinn siad úsáid na droganna seo nach chuir éon waith leo.
Cén péist na hágaine seo?
An seo tá liver fluke agus sin cean na galar is mú a chur nes go Caoirigh go móhar talamh floch agus talamh sléimhe. Agus in seo tá cean gan samplaí go na metadeiras an sin feib a bhíon an maidir le tógáil úin go móhar ag deireadh mí ibreán ó rith mí beltaine. Agus sin feib mór a chur nes gon ráta fáis na húin ag an tam sin gom líon. An géad an siad mar teag an intestinal mucosa agus chuann sé go mór na Caoirigh ó híad na nutrients a bhaint an féir.
Mícheál instrum faoin na póracha agsúla a bhfuil goibh sin seo an Feirm.
An seo in Ecelín tá an pór Belcléir, agus seo pór simúil mar rinneúin seo I deagas an pór seo, agus seo pór máithreachas, maternal breed atá, agus de gná ag na Caoirigh buineann gon pór seo bíon a leid úin acha, agus déanann siad máithreacha herbh maiche.
Agus cad éon difríocht leis an leid seo a siad a bhraithí bhad níos mú.
Seo cean gon an pór nua atá agan sa tír, seo an pór searla. Nig néhe áirithe tá baint leis an pór seo ná bhfuil fás maithe ionta agus tá cuma nó cruth maith ar freisin.
So tá sibh meascáin sús na póracha chun an cuireadh is arúnach don talamh bhád.
De gná sinna dhéanaan féirí, beidir meascann siad beidir pór na éagsile chun beidir cuire atá trasnaithe agus tá tríthe áirithe baint le cuirí trasnaithe nach bhfuil ag pór na purebreds.
An tag nathrú ar an blas an únáil ag aimanta de friúla sa bliain.
Deirtar go dagan blas nach bhfuil roias ar an cuireóir, má hagan an únáil sin ó úin reithe nach bhfuil coilte, agus go mín an blas sin láidir in aimanta go móhar I réit mí deirefóir mí na saona mí nóla as seo san airach.
Agus cad is cúis sin?
Deirtar an feibetáin nach bhfuil na hún coilte nó nach bhfuil si castrated, agus go hagan an balla sin an na sex hormones tá anta. Agus tá muidne inis faoi láthair ag teú ar staidir, géirí fáile má cén tam a hagan an blas sin, cétha coitinte is atá an blas sin, agus an bhfuil an blas sin beidir bhfuil sé meascaí isteach leis an sort bethe nó an sort bí tá na hún ag an tam sin.
Sé an blas féin a thá fíorthachtaach de Brendan Joyce, fear a thá bantach leis an agriocht Connemara Hill Lam. Thá Brendan agus feramóí áitiúla eile in ag marga a crothú don fórúthúil cuireachsa go.
Níor cheanna muid isteach an chuir íomhar a feirm tíomh cín winnen. Cheanna muid isteach an rothú áráit le an bríide chuine gimocht, but ní cheanna muid isteach an chuir winnen íomhar an, so na chuir winnen am san seo tá arán le na glúntaí.
Ní léon crosspóracht an seo neachar.
Níl am san seo níos níl. Is chuir Connemara bhío tantab seo chuir éad an dubha, tá ar na cricceartan seo le na bliantaí fada síos, tá Cuirí tá an seaar aber láir dhéomh agus nuair agus trochaim sé ar chríic, tá ná chuine láthb agus sin an cinál an áite tá testa bhhaban na réidir bhfuil sé sin an cinál chuirí iad.
Agus bhfuil buntáisí bhaint leis an tarthúlach nó beidir an blas an feor freisin.
Well tá mar tá aníthe an fríoch agus na féar atáir na críic agus sinna chuir na blas antap agus sinna fá go bhhaóach an PGA le Connemara Hill Lam ar nealtaid an difrioch sin atá san feolhfuil.
Cad is sprí go dtíreach an PGA?
Well, an sprí leis nó PGA nó Protected Geographical Indicator, so sinna rá go bhfuil
an rud atá tú atá PGI tucaí ar go bhfuil sé sin ceanglaí hi ceantar áthid. Agus is a gá sin aine tá sé ceanglaí hi Connemara an seo basically tí hir go locha chorra bó yes go loch measca agus ó yes go clú bé. So tá ceantar an táhachtaí bar fiúháin aber má hagann tú sampleile má hagann tú aber champagne tá sé sin bunaí sa geantar sin mar a céine leis a Connemara hí leam tá sé bunaithe sa geantar seo.
Inistom faoi conas I brín an bunachar tréad a hágrih den na Caoirigh.
Sé, bhfuil siad a hesan sa chéad an cad tú foundation flac a hesna mar dhéartha so sean bailach rinne muide seo agus hispána mé a gcuire seo mar tá sí seo níos chuiriste. Na tags buí taintí an seo na Department of Agriculture tags a tantap sin agus tá sin ar na Caoirigh leog a chur muid clip tag an seo agus sin na hispáin go raibh sí seo pásaití mar sampla cart go na Caoirigh sléomh Connemara ó. Sean Department of Agriculture tags at a rud amháin difriocht an seo. Tá einam sa grúpa sin taine tá blian mé ó Connemara sin an MC. Sin an blian cardíag agus an magáise má einam héin ar seo agus sin sin is le mar becin an tub. So
tá an rianthach sa léir bhainthe leis na handbhí seo go léir.
Tá sé an láidir an tub seo because fiúháin na rothú rothas leis na Caoirigh seo tá DNA sampla bainte ob, so tá tú ná fiúháin mas na glúna bheits le híocht DNA sampla a thóga le ríist an na hún agus é sin leanún siar ag na rothú agus baisad céan cuir a winine eiste a tháinig an tún sin, so tá sé an láide.
De réir a céile bheith sé sin a méadú agus dul I ládracht.
Well, níos mó glúna churis tú leis sin an áite tá an advantages mó híocht as nuair tá níos tiile glúna híocht a níos agus ba sé sin á láidrú de réir a chéile.
Agus cé áit bhfuil sé bh daileáil an ún sléite Connemara?
Well, tá sé a dhéal go leor gan na bíalainn agus na hotels timp na háit ar dús agus ó noré tháinig John Storrs isteach linn im lá clias so tá siad san na brú bhfuil sé an bradar mar fecinn siad go bhfuil daoine átóireach. Déanam muid back slam pression bhfuil sé go hindal ó September a raig go dtí an nolaigh tá sé sinna gaiirí thar bar fa láthir linn. Is Jamie, seo Dominic ó mór hanas le haine large hotel an seo.
Dominic Cehfuil. Cansáte Dominic.
Cínta chalig.
Dominic céan fáil bhfuil ún sléite Connemara chum speisialta sin.
Jamie, ceam seo í bliantáin me gobar hís corca agus rinne me cuasa le dorína agus bhí sí gcónaí canspaí an búistear a seo bhí a ban úsáid as fiúil a bhí an muich faoin téir gcónaí níor sin skibáil a head mar hin. Agus sin rud diontaí fi seo. Tá cuir seo muichar gíche féach agus a gíche na blahantaí álainn agus a fér gan tada arab. So tú gan a ráisiú nádúir.
Lovely stuff. Right, let's say.
Brendan.
You're really well, Dominic.
Fínta chaise.
So sin a
Sin, Jamie.
Tá sin máin.
únta bheith. Tá bular le ag bant le mucha, ach ní cór belga dhéanamhdíobh, mar gur bé an targa muicóla an tríú haunscolas táchtaí tar éis harga, martóla agus banne. Éocht mór sean méid sin, nuair smuoiníimiid gur hitantóin as an marga sin cúpla blianachin. Déantar an targa sin a asportáil ar fut an dain, agus í an bhreatan an marga is mú atá going. De bhar móna in rianachta dangana sa gnó agrabia, tá clú bantamach go hidirnáisiúnta ag na héirnig. Feictar go bhfuil caighdeán cólach de dhéarnach I bhad chun cain ar a gcuid amóirí. A cad a tharbun ag an airnáil muicóla sa tír seo I taobh rianachta de. Tá an pórathóir muc Pat O'Flaherty ina caithíreach ar an goiste muc de chuid feirmóí aontaithe na hÉireann, agus ag brú ar son inrianthachta atá sé sa ról sin. Pat, is é seo pís a muicóil éarnach, chuns fu lisagwing é seo agus inistom faoin inrianthachta agwing sa tíir seo.
Yeah, tá muid an chulle pís o muiciáil testachar a fiocasústa nó a cheannacht a siopa, testachar agus tá sain an muiciáil éarnacha nó nach a. An chuí aibrín se na chuirmuid de tag clós an choilech, agus nuair dhéanann siad an tag sin, tugann se páach písa gon clós, agus tá barcódar an tag sin, agus tá barcódar písa gon clós. Téann se sin isteach go dtí identitin, agus chuireann siad isteach a database a. An sin téann fear amach dín siopa, ceann se písa muceáil, chuireann se isteach an písa sin isteach go dtí identitin. An sin tá siad ná testachar agus íon amach an muceáil éarnacha nó nacha.
Agus chunas tá spáinne siad an slíd bhfuil an riontheach sin dhéanta agah.
Cuide gona packs chuirmuid DNA trace back orb, agus cuideile tá an bór biológ orb.
Is cén fágur sé táchtach don Arnold McCóla an chóras seo in riontheach de Caoirigh.
Well, sin fára se an tácht a húine na nuair bhí customary ceannach pack muceáil, ní rasach go ceart an muceáil éarnach é. Mar bhí cuide gona cólachtaí a chur rudaí mar Produce of Ireland nó Produced in Ireland. Produce of Ireland is muceáil éarnach é, agus Produced in Ireland níl sé ach packaged an seo an éarn.
Cuasaí in rionachta a spreag feirmóirí leis an ggólacht Truly Irish a bhanú. Bhanig siad cóirchaman feirmóirí le feirmóirí muc I ngach ponté, le dulling lec leis an gaiddán mucóla bhí ar fáil in éireann. Caiddán nach raibh ard a róhan dár ló. Ina haunta sin cruthaigh siad blanda dá cuid féin a léiríonn in rionach na fiola le hanam na Feirme. Michael, tell me about the company Truly Irish and why did it come about?
It came about back in 2008 and 2009 when the dioxide crisis struck. We see a lot of product wasn't removed from the shelves because it wasn't Irish, even though it had Irish sounding names. So we became very frustrated with this. And also, you know, we produce pork to the highest quality, and when I'd be out at a social event or whatever, people would ask me what do I do, I'd say I'm a pork farmer. And they'd say, my God, what have you done to pork? It doesn't taste like it used to taste like. And well, we said, well, how do you know you're buying Irish? We decided, look, enough was enough. We wanted to produce our own pork. We wanted to make sure that the consumer got what we delivered out of our farm, that made sure that's what they got on the kitchen table. We got the farmers to buy into this, the farmers put money into it to back it because they wanted to protect their future and their family's future as well. From there, we got listed with retailers. We need to get as close to the consumers as we could get. And once I tasted the quality was, sold itself.
Tá úsáid na bhritheach san airnáil moch ina húdar dí spóirte le fada an lá. Tá Truly Irish ag gobarí gófartíocht le UCD stadéir le taachtar bhealach ná dúrtha le fáil réig le úsáid na bhritheach I methú moch. John, tell me, how did you get involved in the project using seaweed extract as a replacement for antibiotics for pigs?
I suppose for the last 10 years or so, we have been looking at alternatives to in-feed antibiotics in pig and poultry diets. And I have looked at various sources, such as sugars, herbs, garlic, thyme, and one that I have particular interest in is seaweed and seaweed extracts.
And what properties does seaweed have that are beneficial?
Seaweed has a lot of properties that are beneficial. They have a lot of very, very nice sugars such as beta-glucans, fucoidins, alginates, amino acids, tannins, antioxidants, phenolics. So a lot of products that are very, very beneficial to animal and human health.
So a huge amount of work has been involved getting this far. How's your trials going with the pigs?
Our trials going with the pigs are going very, very well. There's no doubt that we have an alternative to in-feed antibiotics. We're getting somewhere in an improving growth rate in the post-wean pig of about 10% over control, and we're really matching in-feed antibiotics. We're also feeding it to mothers and to sows, and we're looking at the performance of the post-wean pig. And again, that performance is very, very similar to the performance we get from the use of in-feed antibiotics. So very, very positive. Pigs are like humans. They're going to have digestive problems and they're going to have respiratory problems. So we need to feed antibiotics to cure those problems. But we wean pigs at quite a young age, 4 or 5 weeks of age, and we wean them with a very, very immature gut, and we do see a lot of diarrheal problems directly after weaning, and this is where antibiotics are being used. So it would be nice to identify a natural antibiotic, for no better word, that would stop the use of the synthetic antibiotics that are being used. And particularly, I suppose, Ireland being the food island, it gives us a very, very strong marketing advantage if we can basically produce pigs without the use of antibiotics.
What you're talking about is 10% growth compared to 12% with antibiotics, doing it completely naturally. That's revolutionary.
It is revolutionary, yeah, but we have to be able to repeat it. We can do it at research level, we have to be able to repeat it at commercial levels. And this is where, for example, Truly Irish comes in, where we're taking the product and looking at it at commercial farms and trying to get the same responses we're getting basically at a research level.
In 2007, I suppose, we closed down. That was an old farm, and this was built in the 70s. It had a lot of disease, so you had to use antibiotics. So we made a decision, look, we can't keep going this way. So we said, okay, we'll pull the plug. We depopulated that one. That means every pig went out of it. We stopped it here, Greenfield site, early 2008.
And tell me, has there been much of a change in your own use of antibiotics over the last 10, 15 years?
I suppose, look, we'd have seen 90% reduction in the use of antibiotics.
And would you put that down to the new house and destocking?
Yeah, new house and destocking. And in general, farmers in Ireland are very, very low compared to some of our counterparts in Europe. I know a lot of people say, look, pigs should be outdoors and organic, but they don't survive. Ireland, you cannot have pigs outdoors. Small numbers, yeah, but organic will not feed the world. Like, you need facilities like this, controlled facilities, but people don't realise maybe the extremes we to afford to even have heated blankets for them to lie on, natural light inside in the houses, music for the pigs, toys for them to play with. That's the extremes we go to.
Béidir nach bhfuil blancéad héite chuan seo san Invermór ach Síl and James Burke bhfuil saoil fad a bháin ag a cuid muc. Breis is leachiad muc séiréin atá ag rithart an seo Feirm Stone Age. James, explain the sort of farm you have here.
It's not an intensive farm. I breed pigs to order. If people want good quality pork, they'll come to me. They'll order their animal off me. I'll bring it up to a certain size, ready for killing, and I get it butchered for them, and they get it in a box then. The breed of pig I'm using is the Irish Grazer. He's one of the oldest breeds of pigs farmed in the world, and he's an Irish pig, and he can survive on eating grass.
Why did you go for this specific breed?
For one, the meat is darker. It's more gamier than normal pork. It's the best tasting pork you can get. It's as closest thing to wild game. They're let out every morning into the woods. They take whatever they can out of it. They get fed twice during the day with a supplement meal. They're just happy pigs.
And tell me, are they a bigger type of pig than what's being bred normally now? Like
yes, the normal size of pig that's being used in the slaughterhouses at the moment is around 100 to 120 kilos. The reason why that is because they don't want to have to move bigger animals. If you can get pigs up to 300 kilos, they are full of flavour, and we're not using them. And it's something that I really want to look into for my smoking and for my dry cure products. This is basically like an old chimney breast. In the olden days in Ireland, we used to put our hams up in the chimney breast, and we used to smoke them that way. Now, what I've done is I've made a box like a chimney breast, and the fire is out in another box here, and the smoke goes from here into the smokehouse and actually smokes the product inside. And watch the smoke, and there you go. Can you feel the heat from that?
Smells brilliant.
Absolutely beautiful, isn't it?
You've got my mouth watering now. I'm going to have to try it.
Oh, we will definitely try. Would you like to try a few? These are basically just pork sausages with 3 different flavourings in them. You got a little bit of paprika in one of them, which reddens it up a bit.
This is your paprika flavoured one.
I think that's the one, yeah.
Very good. James, but by your own admission, it's a small enough operation at the minute.
Yeah.
Do you see it becoming more commercial? Do you see the potential there?
Oh, there's huge potential in cured meat products in this country. Most of our meat products are coming in from Spain, Italy, France. What I intend to do, hopefully, is I'm trying to set up an appellation control of pigs, so that if I don't have enough pigs, I can go to other small holders which are doing what I'm doing and can't get the money for their animals that they're producing. And I hope to be their main buyer. Once we get it right, get it licensed, we should be on the pig's back.
Tá sé ráta go James a bhuachal, agus nuair bheith an tiisbín sin ar díl san olbharige, bheith ann le me cisán á lína leis. Tá roinnt dúchláin rih townscail na bhuchas na Caoirigh, ach beidh siad ábalta iad a tharú amach anseo. Cuasaí in rianthachta is cúisle bara a bheith faoi airnálacha na talmhaíochta, agus tá lucht na mochas na Caoirigh chun tosaigh sa scéal sin.